Join me for a total body stretch session with a strap. Now, straps are always optional. If you don't want to use one, you don't need to, but I'm definitely gonna use one today. I am also adding in a little self check-in. This is really nice to finish up your week and just tune in with yourself. If you're not into it, just ignore the cues. All right, wherever you're at, grab that strap if you're using one and lay back. Now again, if you are not using a strap today, you can do all of these stretches just with your hands. So go there on your own. I'll be cueing in with strap. So I'm taking my strap around my right foot, my left leg is straight. I'm just give it a few wraps around my hand to find a little bit of tension. And I'll start to pull up on that foot as I draw my elbows toward the earth. Now don't worry if the leg's not fully straight today. That's not what it's about. Just meeting ourselves where we are, finding a bit of stretch and a bit of breath. Taking these moments to settle in. To start feeling the body. And to start noticing how you're feeling. I'm rocking my foot side to side ever so slightly. You're always welcome to do the same if it feels good for you. Now from here, I'll have both of my straps in my right hand, and I'll start to just let my right foot float right, finding a nice big stretch through my inner thigh. Left hand can root to left hip, just keeping both those hips planted. It's gonna give you the best stretch sensation. Gently bringing that leg back up through center. This time transfer the strap through your left hand and let the leg start to fall to the left. This time trying to keep the right hip bone planted to the earth as we open up to the TFL. By now, the breath has lengthened and deepened. And you're surrendering to a bit of stillness, a bit of sensation. Use your next exhale to let that leg come all the way back up. And we'll slide the strap off that right foot, lengthening it down to the mat, moving through the same flow on the other side. So strap comes over my left foot this time. Give it a few wraps around the hands, pull those elbows down, start pulling up onto that strap. Now again, just meet your leg where it is. We've got some time here today. Knee can have a slight bend. And we're never trying to force into the range. We're taking time. This session is about deep stretch, breath, sensation. So it's not about getting super deep, super fast. Your body's gonna open up the range to you. It's your job to take those invitations. Now that you started to settle in, you might ask yourself, how did the week go? Good week, bad week, any major events that happened, any notable moments? All right, just scan through and tune in with yourself. There's no right or wrong answers. There's no right or wrong way to enjoy these tune-ins. So don't edit yourself. Just let the mind flow. I'll start to transfer my straps into my left hand, and I'll let that left leg open to the left. Right hand is rooted to right hip, both hips planting down to the mat. Let the leg come up through center. Strap comes to the right hand. Let that left foot fall to the right. Keep the left hip bone planted to the earth. Leg comes back up through center, and let's unwind from the strap. From here, 2 feet can plant down, and we'll start to roll up, finding our way to our sit bones. Now I'm extending my legs nice and long, nice and straight, taking my strap around the feet, giving my hands a little wrap once again, and the focus is sitting tall, shoulders back, chest broad, nice big breath in. And with your exhale, start to roll forward and round forward. I'm pulling on the straps, rounding my spine like I'm pulling my nose to my knees. Inhale, start to sit tall, chest broad once again. Then exhale, start to round forward, pull forward. Start to move here in your flow of breath and just find whatever depth suits you. So what felt good for you this week? What were some little things that you can celebrate? Let's do one more flow of these breaths. As you come back to neutral, start to pull on your straps and fold all the way over. Once again, floating the nose toward the knees. Just breathe. Meet your body in the depth that works for you. Still tuning in with those wins of the week and little things you can celebrate. Breath in. And with that breath out, we'll rise up, unwinding the strap once again. And let's keep the strap through the right hand. So right hand goes high, left hand goes low. You gotta find the strap with your left hand, and then maybe walk those hands toward one another. Once you arrive into a place of depth, but not overwhelming depth, if that makes sense. Press the head back into the forearms, tuck those ribs in, and just keep the breath through the belly. So depth versus overwhelming depth. I mean, the main difference is, can we keep the breath smooth and slow? Can we keep the body in a calmed state as we stretch? And that's what we're looking for. So if you're feeling that the breath is ragged or short, you may be going a little too deep, and you can come out a little bit. We'll be here for a few more cycles of breath, just staying present. Next exhale, we'll release. Let those arms come down, give them a little bit of a roll, a little bit of a stretch or a wiggle out. And then whenever you're ready, we'll switch to the other side. So my strap's in my left hand, I reach it up. My right hand comes to catch. And I'm trying to meet the hands on the strap. They don't have to meet, that's just the direction. Head back to the forearm, ribs tucked in, and just find that smooth breath. Now, as we sit here with this stretch, our next check-in question: what didn't feel great this week? What just didn't work? What would you like to change or swap moving forward to next week? Final cycle in. And exhale to release. Same as last time, give those arms a little bit of a shake, a little bit of a wiggle, right? Whatever you need to do to find a little bit of relief. Now let's keep this strap nice and close. Meet me in a half kneeling position. So right leg forward, left leg back. I'm gonna grab this strap, kind of tug onto it, reach it up over my head. Now you can stay as upright as you want. So you could stay here, maybe you bend a little deeper to that right leg. And let's start to sweep the hands to the right. So we're thinking of opening up the ribs, opening up the obliques and the lats, keeping the tension on the band so we feel a little bit of activation. And then of course we're getting into that hip flexor as well. Breath in. Exhale, rise it up. And let that strap come down. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Left leg pops forward. Slight pelvic tilt. We grab that strap, maybe shoulder distance a little wider. Give it a tug. Reach those arms up. Now maybe you stay upright. Maybe you take a deeper bend through the left knee. That's up to you. And let those fingers sweep to the left. A lot of sensation in this one. Keep the breath long and deep. Remember, it's not about pushing too deep. It's about meeting your body where it is. Maintain the tension through the strap and just feel that beautiful opening through the right side body. Last breath in. Exhale, rising up. I'm coming to a kneeling position. I'm just stepping back. And from here, I'll sweep the strap all the way to my low back and then all the way to my hips. Now, the wider you hold, the easier this becomes. So just find what works for you. My goal is to keep my arms relatively straight the whole time and try to keep my wrists neutral. Moving as fast or as slow as you want here. Opening up those shoulders. Last two. Last one. All right, let's let the strap come down just for a moment. We'll sit all the way back to our heels. And we can take our hands behind the back. I'm gonna just start by lifting one knee. So I'm lifting my right knee. We'll just take a few breaths. So based on the awareness you've held about your week, what would you say the theme, the energy, or the vibe is? Let's switch legs. The vibe of the week. Right leg comes down, and we have the option to lift both legs. So if that feels uncomfortable for you, just one at a time. Otherwise, lift them both up. Some of my friends may lift their hands. Okay, so based on the vibe of your week, what can you do over the weekend or your time off to help balance the vibe or balance the energy? Right, if it was a super active and fiery week, maybe you need a little bit more chill. If it was really low key, really soft, maybe you need something a little more exciting. And just exploring that. 2 breaths here. Last breath. Knees come down, hands come down, meet to your sit bones. And let's extend the right leg long as the left leg tucks in. Strap around the right foot, holding the strap through the left hand. Lift the left bicep up to frame your ear and start to pull down. This one can be a little uncomfortable, so just adjust until it feels good. And if you don't like using the strap, you can always get rid of it. So what do you need to bring balance into your life after this week? Use your exhale to release. Taking that strap, bringing it through center, because we're gonna switch sides. Left leg pops out, right leg tucks in. Same vibe, other side. Strap around the left foot. Strap in the right hand. Lift that arm up, bicep frames the ear. Adjust till you feel good. So are you able to commit to that energy balancing activity? And it could be something so small, but how can you support yourself this weekend? Big breath in. Exhale, rise up. Unwinding that strap. And then from here, laying back, pulling your knees right to your chest, and then just pushing your knees apart, finding a little stretch through the inner thighs. So what energy from the week would you like to carry forward into the next week? Straighten the legs up to the sky. Grab your strap, wind it behind your left hamstring, and then stack your right shin onto your left quad, and then just pull onto that strap to find a little stretch through the hips. Exhale, releasing, legs come down. Let's unwind. And let's flow through the same thing, other side. Legs come up. My strap winds around my right hamstring this time. Left shin stacks to right quad. And I'll just pull onto that strap. So the legs fall over my chest and I start to open my hips. Okay, so what new energy or thing are you bringing into next week? Maybe a new habit, taking action on a new routine, a new vibe or an attitude, right? What are we bringing? Next exhale, let's release. Strap comes to the side. Soles of the feet press together and knees fall open. Hands can go wherever feels comfortable. Enjoying a few long, deep breaths. And my last question for you today, maybe less of a question, more of a demand, but I just wanted you to give a little bit of gratitude or a little bit of love to any small actions for the week you had. Feel free to stay here as long as you like. Otherwise, thanks so much for joining me for a little stretch and a little check-in.